A very good afternoon, and in come the Port, led by their captain, Sammy Kluger. And a couple of big gamers there, Taylor Clifford and Amy Sharp running out through the banner. Perhaps in a record game number for them, maybe 50 games. There's Andrew the Silver Fox Hopwood with his charges from Lauderdale. It's LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property, SFLW Grand Final for Division 2. The Port take on Lauderdale as we get ready for the national anthem. Isn't that a fine scene? My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Emma Mannix-Jeeves. And someone's forgotten to press play on the CD player. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go, a rousing rendition of Australia's national anthem. Great to see the girls out there fired up. It was straight into the grand final for the Port women against this side a couple of weeks ago, Lauderdale. Lauderdale had to go the long way around. They beat University Football Club last Friday night, down at the tip. I'm expecting big things. As I said, my name is Tubes Taylor. It's great to join you here. I'm joined by Emma Mannix-Jeeves from Cricket Tasmania, cricket superstar with the Women Tigers and, of course, the Hobart Hurricanes.
Thank you for having me, Tubes.
It's great to have you here as we see
generous introduction.
The captains head out. Maggie Goldsmith, of course, from Lauderdale, and Sammy Kluger from the Port. George Callis tossing the coin for the SFL. And Sammy Kluger wins and will kick to the right of screen. A couple of big goal kickers here in the Port colours. In Stacey Fox, who's kicked 46 goals in 10 games. Amy Sharp has kicked 40 goals in 13 games for the Port. For Lauderdale, Laura Tiernan's kicked 27. Gemma Percy's kicked 23, and Emma Waller has kicked 13. Some of the better players to keep an eye out for. Emma Waller is an absolute star. She's had, out of 13 games, she's been the best players 10 times. Stacey Schultz is another for Lauderdale. Ellie Doyle and Ella Brereton are the ones for the Port to keep your eyes on. But they are a very even side, the Port. Stacey Fox, of course, one of the real stars of the competition. She'll start at full forward as we see Laura Tiernan head down to her forward line. She'll be lining up against Taylor Dillon in the opposition colours. Female footy is alive and well. What are you expecting, Emma Mannix-Jeeves?
I honestly have no idea. I can't say I've gotten along to too many Div2 games this season. I've heard that...
But you know finals footy, right?
I know finals footy. I know that Cygnet have been very good this year. But as we saw in the last game, the team that plays their style of footy the most came out on top, so...
Anything can happen. These are two very evenly matched sides. It's been 2 wins to the Port and 1 win to Lauderdale. In the 3 times they've met already this season. The 4th time they meet is underway. Ruck contest, scrappy early, quick kick out by Schultz. Only as far as the Port player there. Attack on the footy was good from Foster. Much quicker game this one as it's electric hot start. Quick kick out by the Port, out to centre wing. Leading the race out here is Jones. Went through her fingertips, hard at the footy, Van Berda. Kicking off the ground there, trying hard is Brereton. Out the back, quick handball over the top by Nyhouse. And the umpire will ball it up. Gee, it's a much quicker game. Emma Mannix-Jeeves in this Div 2 in comparison to the Div 3.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I think it'd be good.
Quick kick forward by Reed. Quick kick again, clearing by Goldsmith. Out into space, Celeste Knowles in the stack hat. Heads over the top. Nice fist from behind. The Port with a bit of space. Going down forward, trying to get in front was Sharp. Couldn't quite gather the footy. Now a quick kick off the ground goes into Waller's arms. Quick one here, Doyle. Hard at the footy here. Tackled without the footy, umpire missed it. Now a chance for Doyle as she clears the kick. Rolling ball forward, inside forward 50 for the first time for the Port. Out the back, a chance for Jones. She's quick, can she pick it up? Nice pressure laid from the Bombers. Quick kick out into the pocket. Bouncing ball just bobbling here. Kluger. Quick clearing kick. Here they come, the Port. Thrown on the boot, going back with a flight, should be mopped up by the Bombers, and it is. Directing traffic down here. Short kick is on. Looking for Williams. Can't quite. Here's a chance now. Wheeling around is Ford. She's a good player, Mackenzie Ford, and that goes over the line. Tackle without the footy. Umpire didn't see it. And it'll be a boundary throw-in. I love seeing a stack hat, and I'll tell you what, there's a real blue highlighter about Mackenzie Ford here. She's going to go at it, the highlighter. She's a human highlight reel, tapping the ball forward. Nice tackle laid. How did she get rid of that umpire? Umpire says play on. Now it's out of bounds again. Boundary throw-in, inside forward 50. Worked under the ball. That was good effort by Alendi. Umpire pulled up a free kick. No. Yes, it will be a free kick. Going the way of Brereton, the vice-captain. Right on her distance here, I reckon. It's Fox leading. Short kick into the pocket. Just chopped off nicely. Going back with a flight. That was Percy. Across the face of goals. Dangerous kick. Trying to get the ball was Kluger. Chance out the back. Got the handball away. Just affected by the smother, though. Nice work by Stackhat Knowles. Here come the Port again, though. Bouncing ball with this one just inside the line. We'll see a ball in. She's been good so far, Herbert. As we see, there's the highlighter in the foreground. And the stack out Mackenzie Ford. Just out of the ruck. Good pressure again by Herbert. Touched off the ground. Pink boots. Quick kick. Around the corner by Goldsmith, the captain. Big tackle laid. Brereton can't quite gather the footy. Ford going back into the centre of North Hobart Oval. Only one that really wanted it was Clifford. Couldn't quite get it away. Quick kick forward by the Port. It's all Bombers here, though. Time and space for Herbert. Getting the kick. Oh, that's courageous stuff. And she's in trouble. That was a courageous mark. Going back with a flight for Harris. She's okay. We'll take a replay on this. Oh. Chopping it off, though, is Nyhouse. Definitely saying that wrong, I reckon. Brereton trying hard. Tackled again. Sling tackle to be a free kick. She's been in the wars, I tell you, Harris.
Very tough.
So the first time that they look to go forward here, Harris handballs off to a running Goldsmith. Goldsmith goes out wider still, finds a teammate on the far wing. It's Knowles in the stack hat, going forward. Going back with a flight, trying to take mark was Foster, and this one's punched across the line for a boundary throw-in. Frenetic start.
Already just looks like there's so much more space out on the ground. You know, the girls can lead and hit up the target nicely, so...
Ball in. Out the pack, there's a chance for Waller. She Keeps going, does Waller. Diving on the footy down there was Duggan. It's a bit of stacks on here. See a ball up.
Love the matching bows from the Cygnet girls as well.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice little touch.
Yeah, everything's teal and black and white. Scrappy again. Knowles tackled without it. Umpire saw it. No, it won't go to Knowles. The Bombers go forward. Oh, Doyle flew high, tapped out here. Waller, handball back to Knowles. Knowles' kick's just a dinky-die little chip. Brereton got a handball away and went back, got tackled hard there by Herbert. Now the kick goes forward. Quick one again, good attack on the footy by Knowles. Got the numbers around the footy, the Bombers. Smart kick, didn't quite meet the mark. Nyhouse just gave it away and the Bombers go forward again. Lots of fortune as they look to attack again. Kick came in from Foster. Port just kicked the ground and scoop it back to Doyle. Doyle tries to get around Waller. Doyle's handball goes over the top to Polly. Polly's kick goes forward. Bouncing ball here for Sharp. Sharp's quick. Throws it on the boot. Inside forward 50. Read it better. Bombers take the mark. Run a country mile there. Coming across the front is Brewer. Advantage paid. Here goes Harris. Over the back. There's a chance for a goal here for Percy. Percy picks it up with the first goal. Goes to Gemma Percy. The first goal of the game goes to Lauderdale, and a hot start by the Bombers. Let's take a look at that. Just sat up nicely for her. The pressure came from Dillon. But the ball over the back, Emma Mannix-Jeeves, collected beautifully by Gemma Percy.
Beautiful work.
And a good celebration. Back in the middle. Lauderdale lead 1-6. Cygnet yet to score. Ball bouncing out the back. Nice handball up to Schultz. Got the kick away just. Going back with a flight. Here's a chance now for Lauderdale. Tapping it back. Percy, the goal kicker. Won't get past that big tackle by Clifford, and it's caught holding the footy. Clifford looks out wide. She's got Doyle on her right. She goes in that direction, a little further afield to Ford. Ford's under pressure here. Doyle. Ford keeps her feet. A little bit of rugby tactics here. Kicked off the ground by Doyle. Now the Port look to attack. Kluger of the Haley variety in front of Van Breda. I'm going to say Van Breda or Van Breda. I'm in trouble here. Knowles. Big tackle laid. Umpire calls holding the footy. Doyle takes advantage. Throws it on the left boot. Down towards Kluger. Van Breda does well. Gets past one. Gets her kick. It's chopped off nicely by Sharp. Sharp plays on quickly. Down towards Fox and co. Bouncing ball at the back for Jones. Can't quite get a hold of it. Here comes Fox. Jones just needs to lay a shepherd. Fox gets tackled, bursts through and kicks a goal. 47th goal of the season for Stacey Fox. And just pegs one back for the Port. Sensational effort. Just kept her feet, did Stacey Fox. And look at the strength here. Just a shrug one, tackle, shrug thrust two, and send it home for the Port.
Didn't even need the shepherd from her teammate. Just go and do it all yourself. Beautiful work.
Back in the middle. Umpire's checking the 5-6-5. And it's all good to go. Punched away by Nyhouse. Only as far as Knowles. Polly with a big tackle, got a high fend off, and it's caught holding the footy. Ava Polly's been doing that her whole career. Brilliant tackle on Gemma Percy, who was coming out with intent. Play on now for Polly. Pops it up. It's numbers around the footy, and a 1-2-3 grab for Amy Sharp. Just a lot more space in this game, Emma Mannix-Jeeves, than the previous. This will take a good kick from Amy Sharp.
Amy Kluger was on her own in the pocket there. She could have just called for it.
Just a little dribbler.
There she goes.
Kluger. Can't get the handball away. Does just that. Sharp does well. Boofs her opponent off the footy. Then gets slung in a tackle. It's okay. Play on's the call. Bouncing ball here. Richardson gets tackled hard. Out it comes the back here for the Bombers. Just like to force it across the line here. Somehow it stays in. Out of bounds. Ball in inside forward 50 for the Port. Beautiful day for footy here, lovely. Light breeze. Wheeling around, quick kick by Jones, goes toward Fox. Fox is strong. She's got a chance here, she'll wheel around. She's got all the time in the world, gets past 1, 2, misses the handball mark. Sharp will have to go hard at this one. Coming the other way was Richardson. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Out the back it comes for Clifford. Now a bouncing ball for Waller. Got the kick off the ground. Picked up by Polly. Polly slammed into the ground. Lovely tackle laid by Tiernan. Tiernan sends the ball long. Doyle should wrap this up. Couldn't quite get it. Bouncing ball now for Silva. Silva gets it only as far as Polly. Polly goes back. Handball comes up. Doyle with strength. Doing that her whole career. Bouncing ball. Which way does it stay? Stays inside. Now hard at the footy. That was good stuff from Tiernan. Tiernan gets her kick away. It's coming back though as the mark's taken by the Port. Plays on quickly. Does Reed, and the kick is chopped off nicely again by the Lauderdale Bombers. Little kick to kick happening here. Long kick by Tiernan. Oh, just was waiting for the pressure to come and it never did. Out the back, Brereton on hands and knees. Umpire circling, ball up. Touched it. Flick back, handball by Calmedo. Ball came out, umpire says give it to me, I'll have another crack.
There's definitely some impressive skills in this game.
Oh yeah, it's a fast game. Tapped it over the top. Harris, who's been good, gets it inside forward 50. Good defensive work there by the Port. Just needs to tap it forward, can't quite. That was Calmedo. Beg your pardon, it wasn't all, it was Ashland. Oh, absolute bulls at it there. And at the bottom of the pack, Reed will pop up and give it back to the umpire. Scrappy stuff. Again, scrappy. Tiernan. Punched away. Pushed off the ball. Tiernan's got it again. She's been good so far. Bouncing at the back. Waller keeps it going forward. Forward just with a little bit of body work. The highlighter throws it back now. Waller gets her kick forward and the mark is taken nicely by Schultz. Schultz will go back and have a shot on goal.
She got the distance.
I reckon it'll be right on her journey here. She's a lovely kick of the footy. A very good player. In she comes in the bright yellow boots to put Lauderdale in front. That's a magnificent kick off the boot. Has it gone through? It has. Well, she did it easy in the end, Stacey Schultz, and puts Lauderdale up by 6 points. It was all Cygnet in that last 5 minutes.
Yep.
And how quickly it's turned on the other end as first inside 50 for Lauderdale in a while ends up in a goal.
I think it's going to be a very kick-for-kick game here. Very close.
Last time they met was the second semi. It was 4-3 to 3-5 in favour of the Port. A 4-point victory. Ford, clever touch. Gets it off to a running Jones. Jones's kick goes inside forward 50. Coming out to meet the footy. The other Jones, Abigail, does a great bit of body work, then keeps her feet. Handballs up, a little bit too much pepper on it. Inside for Sharp. Sharp towards goal. Over the back, bouncing ball just inside. We'll see a boundary throw-in. Port look good, but the defence of the Bombers is just standing up. Ball in, Sharp in the ruck. One down by Charlesworth rather. Sharp with a quick kick around the corner. Fox gets tackled hard, got the handball away just. Somehow it pops out the back. They don't brush the footy over the line. It's a bouncing ball. Chasing after it, Xavi Jones. Real chance here, inside forward 50 mark. Brewer will go back and have a shot at goal. And she'll kick from about 20 metres out.
I think Lauderdale have a blood rule coming
A bit
off.
of claret. In comes Brewer. Through the goals. Just touched on the line. Got to fix the score up, don't I? Tubesy. There we go. That's the score. Lauderdale 2 straight 12 to Cygnet 1-1-7. 5 points the margin. Kicked off the boot and into the player. We'll see a boundary throw in. 30 seconds to go in the first term. It's been a hot start to this SFLW Div2 grand final between Port and Lauderdale. Quick kick off the ground was good by Williams. Chance out the back here for Jones. Kicked off the ground, bouncing ball out of bounds. Free kick to the Port. I think the siren will beat them though. And it does. So at quarter time, Cygnet 1-1-7, trail Lauderdale 2, zip 12. Goal kickers for the Port, 1 to Stacey Fox. For Lauderdale, Stacey Schultz and Gemma Percy kicked the first goal of the game. How's that first quarter grabbed you, Emma Mannix-Jeeves?
Yeah, it's good footy. Great footy to watch. Good skills from both teams. I think very evenly matched. And I reckon at the end of the day, it's going to be who can take their opportunities when they get them.
Absolutely. We'll take a look at the goals in the highlights for the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div 2. This was the first goal of the game. Gemma Percy just rolling out the back. The ball set up for her, and I'll tell you what, the crowd loved it. They went bonkers, and she celebrated too. They came from everywhere. Then Stacey Fox with strength just shrugged the tackle of Chloe Duggan off, and then went back and little fist pump too. We've seen that from her dad Wayne for many, many years over the journey. One of the great goal kickers in Tasmanian footy. And the last goal of that term went to Stacey Schultz. Right place, right time. And how about the kick?
Great kick.
Sensational stuff. We'll take a quick break here at quarter time. It is a 5-point margin in favour of the Lauderdale Bombers. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Emma Mannix-Jeeves. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Stick around here for the SFLW Div 2 Grand Final in just a few moments. second term about to get underway. And I liked Emma Mannix-Jeeves the way that Silver Fox Hopwood from Lauderdale gets into the middle of his players in a circle.
Yeah, yep, draws her attention in. No doubt has some words of wisdom to give them.
Fisted down now by the Port. Out it comes there. Nice tackle laid. Handy stuff. Scrappy pretty early. Herbert picked it up, almost threw it away. Out it comes for Brereton. Now Doyle. We know she's the barometer for the Port. Bouncing ball out the back here. Who's going to get there first? It should be Goldsmith. Good attack on the footy for Kluger. Handball came out. There's numbers here with Port. Sharp ran into a brick wall. Hayley Kluger. Sammy Kluger got it away, rather. And now the quick kick forward. Harris trying hard. Doyle got Knowles on the hammer. Harris picked it up, went to shrug. Couldn't quite get it away. Now quick kick forward by Brereton. Bouncing ball. Will this stay in? No, it won't. Will this be a free kick? It will. It'll go to the Lauderdale player, Maggie Bones. Bones from halfback. Plays on. No person standing the mark. Doyle went back with a flight. Courage, strength. Through 1, 2, 3 tacklers. Now Doyle throws it on the boot. Unfortunately, no one's at home. Williams doing the attack for the Bombers. Right in the middle of North Hobart Oval. Got a handball off to Alendi. Going forward. Tapping it to Harris. Good pick up. Nice tackle. Umpire arrives. Says holding the footy. You got circled up, he says. We can't have that. That's holding the ball.
I think that's a bit stiff there by the umpire.
Good insight there from Emma Mannix-Jeeves.
I don't think she had
Bouncing
right.
ball for Ford. Harris attacks, gives it back to her teammate in Bones. Bones' handball goes into the middle, finds Herbert. Herbert's kick goes forward towards Williams. Can't quite get the hand on the footy. Goes back and grabs it, does Foster. Foster can't quite. Tapping it forward is Nyhouse. Port trying hard. Polly picks it up, throws it on the boot. No one at home, so it's a foot race. Oh, great attack on the footy. And the umpire's called a free kick. It should go to Duggan. It will. And they slow it down. She's run a mile again. Bouncing ball out the back. Just a little dinky kick. Harris has had plenty of it. Throws it on the boot. Here's Waller. Waller drives the ball forward. Standing in a place though is Dillon. Goes one way, then the other. Plays on quickly. Short lead here. Fist comes from behind for O'Neill. O'Neill trying hard. Knowles. O'Neill's handball just eludes Dillon. It'll go out of bounds.
Good forward pressure there by Lauderdale, trying to keep it in, lock it into their forward line. I really like Harris. She's got hit quite a few times so far and gotten up every time. Very tough.
Yeah, very tough. And there she is, right on cue, as if Emma Mannix-Jeeves sent her a little message. Throws it on the boot. Which way does this bounce? It goes through.
The umpire's... What's he doing?
Downfield free kick. It's bounced through, mate.
It's gone for a goal.
Call advantage.
Has he paid it the other way?
No, he's called a downfield free kick for a dump after the tackle.
You're kidding.
Anyway, it won't count. Annie Jones will have the kick.
Harris has been robbed. He's been robbed.
In comes Harris, Jones, rather. Across the face of goal, so real let-off there for the Port.
I'm not overly happy with the umpire on that one.
Oh, well. Better tell him. Bringing the ball out is Dillon. Having a bounce, why not? Dillon throws it on the boot, out towards Mackenzie Ford, who takes the mark. The human highlighter. Nice little kick. Looking for Sharp. Polly. Sharp. Bobbling ball. Quick kick. Couldn't quite get it away. Out the chance now for Jones. Jones's kick into space. Bouncing ball. Goldsmith's going to get there first. Gets a tackle from Nyhouse. Diving on the ball down there. The Port player's stuck with it. And the umpire will ball it up. It will end up in Goldsmith's hands, and we'll see a ball up. Yep. Out it comes. We'll take a look at what happened a little earlier. Here's a replay. So in my mind, that's a kick. And you can see the late hit from Clifford. Now, did this hit the post? It certainly didn't hit the post.
No, should have been
Take
a goal.
advantage. Williams, anyway, contentious stuff here in the SFL. That one's out of bounds. Should be a free kick going the way of the Port. It is. Playing on quickly. Wormburner. Little push and shove here. Nyhouse off the ground. Chance for Clifford. Clifford gets tackled high. Umpire says, give it to me. Ball up. Nyhouse wins it down. Out the back. Nyhouse tries again. Sharp. Off the ground. Bouncing, out of bounds. Ball up, ball in. I'm sure that he's made the right decision there. Maybe got a little bit wrapped up in what was happening in front of him versus what was happening down the field. So a downfield free kick was what ensued. And regardless of what happens now, it doesn't matter. It's in the books. Cygnet 1-1-7, trail Lauderdale 2-1-13. Nyhouse, caught one high. He's going to get a free kick.
She looks like she's pretty confident here.
She's a lovely kick of the footy. In she comes. Gee, it's hit the post. Oh. So Nyhouse hits the post. And now the margin back to 5 points. Pressure coming. Forward, chops it off. Looks up. Has Stacey Fox leading in the pocket. She's got a few around her. So she pops it up instead. Going back with a flight there was Jones. Chased after it did Hayley Kluger. Pops it on the boot. It goes through for a goal. Wow.
She loved that one as well. Big fist pump.
Hayley Kluger gets her first. And it was a beauty. Just had some space there, threw it on the boot. Only just had the legs. And it gets through. And guess who's in front? The Port women. Back in the middle. Doyle fends off. Ellie Foster throws it on the boot, does Doyle. Bouncing ball here for Duggan. Got a few to beat here, does Duggan. Does really well to hold it up. Kluger arrives late. Foster picks up the footy, wheels around and throws it on the boot. Collects through everyone. Polly with a handball up. Trying to find a teammate. Silver goes back. Handballs over the top to Knowles. Knowles gets tackled well by Nyhouse. Down one for Jones. Out it comes here and they kick it forward to the Port. Everyone flies. Eyes on the ball was Bones. Quick kick forward again by the Port. Bouncing ball here. Nice work by Abby Jones. Gives it off to a teammate who just ran into a bit of trouble in 3 Bombers. Collecting it out the back was Goldsmith. Threw it out to a teammate in Herbert and it goes towards the boundary. Knowles happy to see it across the line for a boundary throw-in. So we're getting information here as we talk. Out of bounds for women's coming from the TFUA, Tasmanian Football Umpires Association. Out of bounds for women's, a clear kick or handball over the line between the 50-metre arc is a free. If it's touched, punched or contested over, it's a throw-in. Always good to have good friends out there who know the rules. Right. Emma Mannix-Jeeves. That's a strong mark. Stacey Schultz.
She's gone back. She was in the forward line.
Yeah, I like that. Forward, floats across, now plays on. Real chance for goals here. Gets it smothered. Great pressure from the Lauderdale defender in Goldsmith. The captain's Fox arrives late. Forward, throws it on the boot. Out of bounds. Boundary throwing.
I like that by Ford, though, taking the game on. She looks like she's got a good change of speed there, so...
How's the smother here? Great pressure from Maggie Goldsmith coming across and throwing the arms up. Boundary throw in. Fox tries to take it out of the ruck. Couldn't quite. Now a real chance for Stacey Fox. She gets tackled beautifully by Schultz. Magnificent. Hot on the whistle there. Umpire done a good job. Illegal disposal. We'll see a ball in.
Great move by Lauderdale, putting Schultz in the back
Yeah,
line.
I love that. And how about the kick too?
That's a
Schultz.
big kick.
That's
very impressive.
30 or 40 metres. Bouncing ball for Doyle. We know that Ellie Doyle loves to run. Pops it on the boot.
Great kick.
That is a good kick. Georgia Jones takes the mark, plays on quickly, kicks deep inside forward 50, going back with a flight. That was courageous stuff. Couldn't quite take the mark down there was Abby Jones. Off the hands there of Amy Shark. Again, pressure from the forwards, but the defence of the Bombers is just standing up. Polly does battle with Foster. Polly again does well. Knowles arrives late, gets a push in the back, and it'll be a free kick going to Knowles. I reckon Celeste Knowles is Beyonce Knowles' sister. No?
I mean, you could be on the right track.
Could be.
You could be.
They both got singing talent, I've heard. Celeste Knowles, very good in karaoke situations. This is smart work by Silver, one of the veterans. Throws it on the boot. They go forward again. Here's a chance. Ellie Doyle chases the footy. And that one's out of bounds. Will this be a clear one out? Yes, it will. Ellie Doyle will take the free kick. Doyle throws it on the boot. Knowles flies high. Can't quite waller. Got a handball up. Didn't quite meet Knowles. Now a chance for Jones. Wheels around, kicks it boundary side. Out of bounds. We'll see a free kick going to Waller.
Just looks like Cygnet have got on top in this quarter a little bit.
I think you're right. Nice pick up by Foster. Handball back to Waller. Waller's kicks a good one. Get pushed off the ball, did Harris. Tapping it back. Richardson arrives. Down the back, nobody really wanted the footy. Who's going to get it? Good effort there by Hutchinson. Arriving late. It was Richardson. Came back. Polly in trouble. Tackle pressure's great from the forwards of Lauderdale. They get it forward again. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Out the back a chance. Quick kick forward by Foster. Which way does this go? It goes out towards the boundary. We'll see a boundary throw in. 12 3/4 minutes gone in the second term.
Cygnet need to man up their players here.
Maddox G's just seeing stuff like this where a free player is, as Foster got her kick forward. This one eludes Ellie Doyle across the line, boundary throwing. Ball in again, punched away by Reid. Now it's a foot race. Players just getting a little bit tired now as we get closer and closer to half-time. Out the back, chance for Richardson. Throws it on the boot. Nobody again wanted the footy except for this player, Harris, who's had a great game, gets tackled, holding the footy. Ellie Doyle. You've said it before that Steph Harris has copped a few big tackles. Stacey Fox doing a great job. Just couldn't get the footy. Handball's up. Chance out the back here. Good shepherd by Ford. Gave it off to a teammate, only as far as Percy. Percy
Schultz.
throws it on the boot.
Oh, Schultz.
Schultz, rather.
Fluoro boots.
Fluoro
She's
boots.
everywhere.
She stands out because she's got yellow boots on. Smart work. Big tackle laid on Hannah Calmeadow. Bounces up, see a ball up. Harris Wins it out of the ruck, then throws it on the boot. Polly picks it up, throws it back to Doyle. Doyle, clearing kick. Fox just ran over the top of the footy. Couldn't quite pick it up there was Charlesworth. She manages to go back and gather. Bouncing ball, rolling. Doyle mops it up. Wheels around on the favoured left. Tell you what, Charlesworth's had a fair bit of it in this last couple of minutes. Tapping the ball on there, Alendi.
Doyle just seems to be everywhere on the ground.
She's a star. Won an SFLW medal for Div2 last year. Big tackle, Waller going through. Just kept going. Desperate stuff from Waller. Umpire calls a throw. See a free kick going the way of the Port, who seem to be a little out on their feet at the moment. They're all bending over, doing the heavy breathing.
Worth it though, they've got themselves back in front, which is good. 1 point up.
Still a lot of game to go.
They can go into half-time, get a bit of a breather.
Polly goes on quickly, Waller closed on her. Fox did well. Made a big tackle. Ford got it out somehow. Doyle at the back of the pack. Waller, Polly. Big tackle tried on Polly. Polly got her kick away. This is mopped up nicely. Stacey Schultz. She seems to be everywhere too. Schultz's kick goes deep inside forward 50. Maybe a free kick to the Port. Nothing doing, said the umpire. Tackle without the footy again. Big tackle laid. Umpire says play on. Handball came out the back. Chance for Tiernan. Umpire's crowd calling for a free kick. Ford tackle, huge.
She lined her up from a while away there. Could see that coming.
That's a good kick. Bouncing ball. Pike's going to get there first. Then goes 1-2, gets a smaller. Great effort from the Port defender. Pike gives it off to Harris. Harris's kick is a bit of a dribbler. Polly doing well, gives it off to Ford. Ford rush kick around the corner. Numbers here everywhere with the Port. O'Neill takes the mark at centre wing. About 40 seconds to go in the term. Goes inboard towards Fox. Fox got it away. Brereton, handballs up. Dangerous stuff here because they've got numbers everywhere. Jones for the Dale. Throws it on the boot. Deep inside forward 50. Bouncing ball at the back. Now it's a foot race. Tiernan, will it sit for her? It won't. Great clearing kick by Reid, who just clears the immediate and present danger. 23 seconds, 10 seconds rather left in the term. And I think that will be all she wrote because it's a boundary throw-in.
That was very well done by Reid. 1-on-1. Forward line.
And there it is, half-time in the SFLW LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Grand Final for Division 2. Cygnet Port 2-2 rather, 14 lead. Lauderdale 2-1-13. Goal kickers for the Port, Stacey Fox and Hayley Kluger have one apiece. And for Lauderdale, Gemma Percy and Stacey Schultz. We'll take a look at the highlights for the half-time. This was a beautiful goal. Well, this is a disallowed, this one. So it was a downfield free kick as the ball rolled through the goals. The umpire decided to call it back and give a free kick inside forward 50. And it was ended up being a point. That's the only goal for this term from Hayley Kluger. It was a ripper to put them in front. So contentious stuff here. It is half-time in the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Division 2 Grand Final between Cygnet and Lauderdale. Cygnet lead by a solitary point. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Emma Mannix-Jeeves. We're going to take a quick break for half-time. Get yourself a water or a quick little beer, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Stick around. Second half coming up shortly. Back live at North Hobart Oval for this LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFL Grand Final, W Grand Final, SFL Women's for 2022 between Cygnet the Port Women and Lauderdale Bombers. It is a 1-point margin in favour of Lauderdale. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined in the commentary box by Emma Mannix-Jeeves. Hello, Emma.
Hello, Tubes.
What was your snack at half-time?
A bit of melted and then unmelted fruit and nut chocolate.
Yeah, I've been in the front seat of my car all day yesterday, so I apologise. It was that or nothing. We've witnessed a very frenetic first half of this Div2 SFLW Grand Final. Both sides very equally matched. We'll get the clock underway, and we're going. Tap down nicely. Scrappy stuff here. Waller's in there. Quick kick forward was trying hard, was the Bombers. Sharp is down there. Now a chance for Brereton. Throws it on the boot. High bouncing ball down towards Fox. Fox gets worked under the ball nicely by Charlesworth, then gets tackled hard. Cop one high was the Port player. Charlesworth's there. Fox now gets a handball away. Looking for a teammate there in Brewer. Can't quite get it. Brewer goes back, then just hands it back to a teammate. Jones out the back. Nice mark. Easy taken. Play on's the call. Big tackle laid. Quick kick by Bones. High up in the air. Knowles takes the mark. Liked her game so far. Kicks the ball forward. Scrappy across the line. Boundary throw in. What do you think the messages were at half-time, Emma Mannix-Jeeves, from Coach Kluger and Coach Hopwood?
I reckon they would have just been reiterating their game plans, both coaches. I think like they've had close games in the past, and this one's going to be no different. And whoever can take their opportunities and I guess hold their nerve will
keep the scoreboard pressure up, isn't it?
Take the chocolates at the end.
Yeah, hopefully it's not melted fruit and nut chocolate as Ford gets a free kick. The human highlighter sends it down. Nice attack on the footy from Pike. Waller doing a bit of shepherding. Pike kept going. Ford's there. Brereton picks the ball up, scoops the handball out wide to Nyhouse. Throws it on the boot. Which way does this one bounce? It sits up nicely. Brewer sits into her hands, throws it away. Goldsmith gets her kick back towards Waller, flying high. Brereton takes the ball and then gets tackled by Knowles. Handball came out towards Jones. Jones got a handball away. Now a chance here as they go forward through Kluger. Kluger to Fox. First time she's got a jump at the ball. Abby Jones just needs to lead forward here. She had plenty of space to lead into the square, but Fox will go back. She's a magnificent kick of the footy.
You reckon she's got the distance?
She's kicked 47 goals. Yep, I reckon she's got this. How's the mark? In she comes, Fox.
Oh, easy.
Sensational.
Easy.
Absolutely sensational kick from the star that is Stacey Fox. Her dad kicked over 1,000 goals locally.
That is incredible.
How's that?
That's a beautiful kick.
Sensational stuff.
Still had a little bit left in it.
Margin extends out to 7 points.
Premiership quarter, Tubes. Good way to start.
It is. The LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property scoreboard reads Cygnet 3-3-20 to Lauderdale 2-1-13. They need a goal here, the Bombers. Waller doing her best out the back. Scrappy stuff. Knowles, Waller gets pushed off the footy. Umpire missed it. In the back was the call from the crowd. Jones got a tackle out. It comes now out the back for Goldsmith. Goldsmith sends it high. Polly should wrap this one up. She gets tackled and gets her kick away just. Play on's the call, not 15. Big tackle laid. Nyhouse arrived. Jones jumped in, got a handball away. Scrappy, umpire, sling tackle. It'll be a free kick going to Jones. forward. So fast. The highlighter has a bounce.
Great.
Got a nice shepherd from
Shepherd off the
Kluger.
ball.
Well done. Stacey Fox gets a free kick.
I think she played that well, just a little jump forward when she felt the contact.
Ava Charlesworth played a terrific game. Stacey Fox looks up, sends it inside forward 50. Kluger's going to gather the footy here. Shrugs the tackle, Kluger with pace, pops it on the boot. There's a player down in the square and coming to meet it. Great work. I think that's Duggan clearing the footy out to space. Knowles versus Kluger. Knowles keeps the feet. Kluger fell over. Gave it back to Duggan. Duggan's kick out wide. Will just stay in. Brereton just scooped it and threw it back. Polly taps it forward. Kluger arrives, and this one just stays in. Now out of bounds. We'll see a boundary throw-in.
That was really good by Lauderdale's defence. That I've noticed that they've put one player back on the goal line whenever it's been in the Cygnet's forward. So obviously anticipating a quick scrappy kick towards goal.
Absolutely. Insights provided by Emma Mannix-Jeeves as the ball here stops for a ball up right on the paint of 50. The forward 50 for the Port. Nyhouse wins it down. Then went back and copped it one high. It'll be a free kick going the way of the Port. It's Bones. Bones throws it on the boot. Knowles sits under the footy. Big fist came from behind. Quick little handball out by Herbert. Again, dribbled forward by the Port. Tack on the footy's good. Jones of the Annie variety for the Bombers. Now a chance as they go forward. Who's at home? No one in particular. Oh, they fall over each other. It stays in somehow. Where's the boundary umpire? Circling nicely, now out of bounds. Good effort from both players. Ball in. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. It'll go the way of the Port for a Shepherd off the ball.
I don't think she nominated for the ruck and then she grabbed it.
Okay, Brereton clears the footy out wide to Polly. Polly plays on. Knowles closed quickly, putting some pressure on. Out the back, a chance for Nyhouse. Couldn't quite get it in the arms. Big gang tackle laid as Sharp comes out with the footy. Knowles circles. Sharp, Knowles, ball up. Knowles gathers, gets tackled. Out the back, a chance for Van Breda. Throws it on the boot. Nyhouse with the smother, plays on quickly. Scoops it backwards. Silva, Van Breda rather. We'll see a ball in right in front of the George Miller stand. Where else would you rather be on a Sunday? Nyhouse wins it down. Kicked forward by Schiltz. Smart work here by Lauderdale. Free kick though. Going to Lauderdale. Ellie Foster.
Thought the advantage might have been on there, potentially.
It's not Foster at all, it's Tiernan. And there's a strong mark by Montgomery. She'll go back and have a shot on goal. Montgomery comes in. Very deliberate approach. Right on a journey, I'd think. Ball in the pocket. Tiernan. Oh, great tackle, great effort by the defence of Port. A lot of screaming going on there, Emma Mannix-Jeeves. Oh, that's a good effort. Strong mark to Schiltz. She's been sensational today.
You'd love to have her one in the back line, one in the forward line.
16 Schiltz's. Kluger closed in on the mark. Tiernan at the back, almost taking the mark. Quick kick off the ground by Jones, goes out of bounds for a ball in. 9 minutes gone in the third term. The premiership quarter, the margin is just 7 points. But it is deep inside the forward 50 for Lauderdale. Bouncing ball out the back. Doyle pushes off, then gets around Montgomery, throws it on the boot. Here's a chance for Kluger. She's quick, couldn't quite gather the footy. Brereton will get there first. Doyle's there too. Happy to see it across the line, keeps it in. Then handballs over the top, looking for Kluger. Kluger just sees it across the line, ball in.
Doyle is very impressive, the way that she's just able to
impose
shrug
herself.
the tackle and get away from the defenders. Very impressive.
Imposing figure. Nyhouse got tackled as she kicked. Bouncing ball here. Chance now for Clifford. Can't quite. Diving on the ball. Rather, it's Lucy Clifford. It's caught holding the footy. Playing on quickly. Lauderdale send the ball inside forward 50. Time and space here. It was Williams that kept running. Scoops it out the back. Doyle gets tackled by Tiernan. Now a chance for Waller. Keeps going, does Waller. Handball came out, nicely done. Foster with a kick around the corner, going back with a flight. Good mark to Dillon. So constant entries inside defensive 50 for the Port, or entries inside forward 50 for the Dale.
Great kick.
Polly gets tackled. Richardson. Got a kick away, did Polly. Kluger trying hard. Nyhouse dives on the footy, and the umpire says push in the back. It's a free kick going to Nyhouse. Long kick up the line. Bouncing ball out the back for Goldsmith, who's been very good. Throws it on the boot. Does this stay in? Doesn't. Just over the line. Now a boundary throw in. 6 minutes to go in the third term. It's a 7-point margin to Cygnet. The game's just slowed down a little bit, Emma Mannix-Jeeves. It was frenetic in the first half. Kluger tackled without the footy. Umpires called it. For a free kick going to Hayley Kluger. In the bright pink boots, she was tackled by the bright boots of your player, Schultz. Now a chance as they go forward again. Port send it up. Good gather.
Good tackle.
Couldn't quite get it, was Griggs. Copped a high. Free kick going to Lauderdale. They play on quickly. Polly just threw her opponent away, Nellie Foster. Be a free kick. Players running everywhere for Lauderdale. Standing the mark. The closing was Doyle of the Abbey variety. Kluger got tackled without it. Get another free kick.
A lot of free kicks in this game.
Yes.
Umpires
doing a great job. Chance for Fox. Does it sit for her? Not quite. Wheeling around. Goldsmith. Kicks long. That's a good kick. Couldn't quite take the mark. Nyhouse arrives. Got a handball away just. Out it comes again for Goldsmith. She can't get the footy. Griggs. Doyle rather. Nyhouse just forward. And an easy mark taken by Lauderdale. It's Bones going across the face of goal. Couldn't quite take the mark there, and arriving was the Port, who are attacking in droves. Quick kick forward again was Rush, and it lands in the arm of a Lauderdale player. It's Van Breda going across the face of goal. Kluger can't get a hand in. Brereton got a kick away. Doyle's there. Brereton just scooped it up, and the umpire was hot on it. Free kick going the way of Lauderdale. It's Macarist Mitchell, a hyphenated name, love it. Foster got her kick, bouncing ball out of bounds, should be a free kick to Cygnet.
They've taken Doyle off the ball.
I think they're playing him behind the ball just as a defensive tactic. Not sure how I agree with that.
Yeah, I'd love to see her getting a bit more of the ball and moving it forward for Cygnet.
Alliendi takes the mark. Fist came from Polly. Out the back, a chance for Schultz. Quick kick forward by Kluger. Bouncing, out of bounds. Free kick, Lauderdale. 14 and a half minutes gone in the third term. It's been just the one goal to Stacey Fox. She kicked it from about 40 metres out too.
Very impressive goal.
And the ball comes. Fist from behind by Clifford. Trying to kick it away, it was Duggan. Ball rolls out. Silva taps it across the line. Boundary throwing. 3 minutes to go in the third term. Doyle. Jumping on the footy was Reid. Umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. A little bit of sting's gone out of it. 2.5 minutes to go. It's been a lot of attack from Lauderdale, but the defensive structures of the girls from Cygnet has really held up. Quick kick forward by Jones. Bouncing ball here. Goldsmith had plenty of it this term. Called her name a lot. Bouncing for Kluger. Now a kick was quick. Just rolled through the fingertips there. Kluger arrives late. Tapped forward. Back now for Alliendi. And the umpire says, give it to me. Might be Alliendi, it might be Alliendi. I apologise. Alliendi?
Sounds cool.
Okay, we'll go with Alliendi. Alliendi. Ruck contest, one down, forward at the back. Can't quite get it. Schultz taps it off. Doyle trying to wrestle through, got a handball away. Now a chance for Kluger. Kluger got her hands out. Now a chance for Williams. She gets wrapped up in a tackle. They're all a bit tired at the moment. They just need to hold on. They'll get a spell in a minute 22. A goal here for either team just breathes a bit of belief into either side. Ruck contest, one down. She's been good in the ruck, Alliendi. Doyle throws it on the boot. This one's out on the full. Free kick, Lauderdale.
A goal here from Lauderdale would set up a very interesting last quarter, that's for sure.
Van Breda goes forward again. Fist from behind came late. Wheels around. This one's out of bounds. Boundary throwing on centre wing. Scrappy stuff here. Bouncing ball, Polly trying hard. Numbers here, Waller goes forward. Which way does it bounce? It stays inside. Oh, just slipped over there at a critical time. Ducked the head down with Celeste Knowles. Umpire said no play on. Bouncing ball wasn't Knowles at all, it was Tiernan. Quick kick inside. And there the siren goes. So a let off there for the girls from Cygnet. They've held on for the last 8 minutes of that game to hold their lead at 7 points. Cygnet 3-2-20 lead. Lauderdale 2-1-13. Stacey Fox with a couple. Hayley Kluger with one for Cygnet for the Port. Gemma Percy with one and Stacey Schultz with one. The only goal of that term was Stacey Fox's, which was a big kick from about 35-40 metres out. Cygnet lead by 7 points. We're going to take a quick break here from the commentary box. 7 points the margin here in the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div2 Grand Final. My name is Tubes Taylor. Emma Mannix-Jeeves. We'll be right back. Final term of the SFLW 2022 LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Grand Final for Division 2 between Cygnet, the Port women, and Lauderdale Bombers. We've got a 7-point margin in favour of the girls from Cygnet. And Lauderdale with the work to do. My name's Tubes Taylor. Emma Mannix-Jeeves joins me next here. She's got the little pizza shapes happening on the left-hand side there. Refused to share them too.
I offered.
You know she did. I'm really excited by what's happening in next moments of this game. Emma Mannix-Jeeves, what's your tip?
I'm tipping Cygnet from here, I think.
Right.
I think they looked like they had the energy coming in at three-quarter time. Lauderdale looked a little bit flat for my liking, and I just think, yeah, Cygnet has some solid players that'll get them over the line in this last quarter.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I think if Waller can get fired up in the middle, I think Ellie Allende has had a great game in the ruck. She's been equally matched by Chiara Nyhouse, though. It's going to be right down to the wire. Ball up in the middle. And we are underway. Ruck contest, Nyhouse with a big fist, throws it down. Running to meet the footy. That was good attack on it there by Duggan. And the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. Tapped away. Trying hard down there was Tiernan, who's been good. I think I'm going to call this first goal in this term wins.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Were you?
Yep.
There we go. Great minds think alike. Emma Mannix-Jeeves. Bouncing ball here. Waller trying hard all day. Brereton's hot on a hammer. Got a kick away though, did Waller. Downfield for a dump after the ball. So a free kick goes to your favourite player, Harris.
She doesn't realise it's hers. Okay, we're going back.
Going all the way back. So Waller playing in the spare pair of Doc Martens. Good attack on the footy from Clifford, but umpire's called a free kick for too high.
Crowd not happy about it either.
Percy. It's called a play on. Might be downfield. No, umpire said play on. Bouncing ball here. Dillon. There's been a big play down there, and now free kick going to Polly. Polly plays on quickly. Harris arrives. Going back, Kluger. Couldn't quite get there. Nice mark to Knowles. Knowles plays on. Inside forward 50. Doyle comes out. Throws it on the boot. Kick into space. Now there's a foot race. Will the boundary beat them? It won't. Getting out there first is Herbert. Oh, smart work from Herbert. Ducking back, then throwing it on the boot. Dillon through her fingertips. And a quick handball over the top. Gee, there's a wealth of bombers out here at the minute. Jones throws it on the boot. Quick kick down towards a teammate, and taking a mark is Brewer. Brewer plays on quickly. Throws it on the boot down towards Fox. Fox is smart. She wheels around. Ducks under the tackle. Quick kick deep inside forward 50. Going back with a flight. Good mark. She's played a great game. Has Tiernan. Ford, smart work, quick kick on goal. Does it sit? It sits through the goals. And Ford gets her first. And the first goal of the last term to put Cygnet up by 13 points.
3 goals, Tubes. Do you reckon they've got it?
Well, how's that skill there from Mackenzie Ford, the human highlighter, kicking a goal and then celebrating hard with Stacey Fox.
I quite like the headgear. I really like it.
I like it's got a bit of colour about it.
Yeah. I reckon
Like a
my mum
Sharpie.
would have made me wear one just so she knew which player I was.
Yeah, fair enough. Now through the middle, Brereton over the footy taps it back towards Jones. Jones got a handball away, tapped forward by the Bombers. Hands and knees stuffed there from Herbert. Trying hard. Jones came through with pace. Got tackled by Waller. Pushed off the ball there was Harris. Trying hard is O'Neill. Quick kick forward by Herbert. Bouncing ball here. Dillon's going to get there first. Big tackle laid and holding the footy. What a ripper. Plays on quickly. Inside forward 50 mark taken by Clifford.
Got Ford out on the left if they want to.
Decides against that and goes straight up the guts towards Jones. Good effort by Tiernan going back with a flight. Now a chance. Gets touched off the boot. Herbert takes the mark. Knowles doing a bit of fancy footwork. Coming to meet the footy, Dillon, who's been good in this last half. Kluger takes her hands, gets them free. Come off the boot though. And the umpire will ball it up. Centre wing. Nyhouse has been in a great battle with Alliendi. Nyhouse comes out with a Doyle. Throws it on the boot. Bouncing ball out in front of Van Breda. And it's over the line for a ball in.
Bombers would really love a goal here, just to try and keep themselves in the game. Running out of time a little bit here.
Yeah, it is a little bit of time versus score, isn't it? Tapped on. Percy couldn't quite get the ball. Chance at the back. Polly throws it on the boot. Here's a chance for Doyle. We know she'll throw it on the boot. She got it smothered. Is that out of bounds? It's a free kick going to the Bombers. Herbert with the recipient. Just a little bit of break in play here as they find the footy. Ball goes forward. Only as far as Doyle. Pops on the boot.
She has to be the leading disposal getter on the
so.
ground.
She's had plenty of it. Her and Ford have been elusive. Big tackle laid. Quick kick forward by Lauderdale. Out of bounds though. Free kick going the way of the Port. Forward they go. And the mark's taken, easy as you like, by Amy Sharp. When she comes, not the best kick, it's going to land okay. Fox is there, gets pushed off the ball by Percy. Percy's kick comes inside and there's a mark. Going the way of Amy Sharp. She'll be a bit closer than she was last time.
I reckon she's got this distance a little bit easier than the last one.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Wasn't the greatest kick off the boot for the last kick. That's a better kick, and it's straight through the middle. Amy Sharp kicks her 41st goal of the season. The second one for the quarter for Cygnet. And that could be all she wrote. A 19-point margin in favour of the girls from the Port. Made no mistake there. Ruck contest, Nyhouse out of the middle. She's been sensational today. And scrappy stuff here. Knowles has been good. Right, contest one down. At the back, chance for Jones. Gets tackled by Knowles. Nine minutes to go. Still time if Lauderdale can string a couple together, but they just haven't looked like it this term. The defensive structure of Port has been sensational. Knowles out the back. Harris. He's in the area. Can't quite get it. O'Neill tackled with the footy. There's a quick kick forward. Here's Harris. Got the handball only as far as an opponent. And that's caught holding the footy. Great tackle laid down there by Schultz. Schultz looks up. He's got numbers in the pocket. Harris is there by herself still. Doyle works back. Look at this. This has got Ellie Doyle all over it. Tapped out the back. Bouncing ball. Couldn't quite get it away. Quick kick off the ground by Ellie Doyle. Now forward. The two stars combined. Quick dribble forward by Foster. Now a chance at them. Ran into trouble, did Reed. Got a handball away. No. Great tackle laid by Amanda Silva. And she'll go back and have a shot on goal.
The umpire was very quick to pin her there. This could make it 2 goals.
Yes, bring the margin back to 13 points. And Silva makes no mistake. Well, they are still alive. After kicking 2 first quarter goals, they haven't looked like it, Lauderdale. Well, that's a handball, but umpire's in the best spot. That was in slow-mo too, so I've got the benefit of slow-mo.
Give the umpire the benefit of the doubt.
Of course you do. Every day of the week.
She had her wrapped up for a while there. Makes the game interesting.
They need one quick here, Lauderdale. Beautiful kick. Umpire's got the 5-6-5 warning. So next one will be a free kick to Port on the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property scoreboard. It's 5-2-32 Cygnet lead Lauderdale 3-1-19. They need one, and they need it now, Lauderdale. There's a player down behind play. Quick kick forward is okay. Clifford is the one down behind play. Fox gets wrapped up in a tackle. Got a handball, said the umpire. Other umpire said no, that's holding the footy. So free kick here to Percy. They've got to be quick. Percy pops it on the boot. Flew at the footy. Numbers here. Clifford got it away. Quick kick again by Lauderdale. Harris at her fingertips. And at the bottom of the pack, the umpire says, oh, I'll take it, thank you.
Very good crowd in
Oh, huge
for the
crowd
game as well.
Huge crowd. It's a great day for footy. Waller can't quite. Big tackle laid again. Little dinky kick by Goldsmith and stays in just. Sharp gets tackled by a teammate. Out the ball comes for Alliendi. Doyle, 1-2, almost the third tackle. Got a handball off to Kluger. Kluger now goes with pace, throws it on the boot. It's inside forward 50, but going back. Good mark taken by Lauderdale. And 50. Stacey Fox not standing on the mark. So it's a 50-metre penalty.
I want Schultz in the forward line. Get in there.
There you go. Williams has it. Now just forward to centre. Just a little let down there. Jones. Tackle without the footy. Went back and got it though. Handball came out to Polly. Big tackle laid. Umpire will ball it up. 13 points the margin. 13 minutes gone. About 4.5 minutes to go in the final term of this LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div2 Grand Final. There's been a push out here. It'll go to Nyhouse. Fox has Ford leading. In that direction she goes. Jumping on the footy, out the back it comes for Ford. Ford gets slung in a tackle. Handball came over the top, umpire in the way. Running after it. Beg your pardon, that's Van Breda.
That should be Cygnet free kick.
Absolutely right.
Yes.
We know the rules now.
Got the rules. Do we know why they brought that rule in?
Just to increase the speed of the game, I think, which is good. Jones of the Abbey variety. Kicks away though. Quick kick by Goldsmith. Rushes the ball on. Here's a chance for Doyle. Doyle goes one way, then the other. He gets tackled nicely by Tiernan. The umpire says out of bounds. Umpire saying no, ball in. Probably a sling tackle. Ellie Doyle got slammed into the ground. Well picked up by Emma Mannix-Jeeves. Alliendi gets a handball out. Waller trying hard, diving on the footy is Jones. Quick kick forward by Goldsmith. They fight over it down here, the Port. Ava Polly comes out with a kick in the face. Mackenzie Ford at the bottom of the pack with Ellie Foster. Quick punch away. Inside for Harris. And a strong mark taken by Schultz. Need to go quickly here.
She could have the distance.
Inside forward 50, punched away. Good defensive work here by Polly. Somehow nearly kept in by Hutchinson, but it goes over the line for a boundary throw-in. A quick goal here, Emma Mannix-Jeeves, and anything can happen.
What do they need?
13. They need 3 scoring shots. They're probably not going to do it.
But one would put them a lot closer.
Tiernan can't quite. Umpire says, give it to me. The defence of the Port has been sensational. Umpire comes in and will ball it up again. 1:30 to go. It'll be a Port premiership, you would think. After the heartbreak of last year for the Port, they lost the grand final. They made it again this year. Tell you what, Ava Charlesworth has done a great job on Stacey Fox. Wherever Stacey Fox has been, Ava Charlesworth has been there. Knowles, inside forward 50. Doyle, courageous.
Quality.
Again, Waller towards goal, this time bouncing out of bounds. "24 seconds to go. Scrappy stuff here at the top of the square for Lauderdale. A sensational season by the Lauderdale Bombers, but this year the cup goes to Cygnet the Port. Your 2022 premiers are Cygnet. They defeat Lauderdale 5-2-32 to Lauderdale 3-2-20. Goal kickers for the Port. 2 to Stacey Fox, singles to Mackenzie Ford, Amy Sharp and Hayley Kluger. And for Lauderdale, singles to Jemmy Percy, Stacey Schultz and Amanda Silva. And they will be celebrating hard down the Huon tonight.
Very impressive win by Cygnet, and I'm sure they will celebrate very hard, Tubes.
Better players for Lauderdale today. I thought Maggie Goldsmith, Rosalind Herbert, Laura Tiernan were battled so hard throughout the half-back line. Emma Waller was great through the middle. Stacey Schultz was probably my best on with Celeste Knowles for Lauderdale. For Cygnet, Ellie Doyle was a standout. Georgia Jones played sensationally. Mackenzie Ford, the human highlighter, did a sensational job. Amy Sharp kept going all day, and Chiara Nyhouse in the ruck was sensational. Let's take a look at the highlights from the game. This goal here was amazing and probably iced it for Cygnet. It was a Mackenzie Ford specialty. The human highlight reel and the human highlighter did a sensational job all day. A beautiful goal to Amy Sharp to really just put the icing on the cake. 2 goals in the last term to the Port. And then this one, brilliant tackle by Ford. And a goal which went constellationally to Amanda Silva. Gave them some belief, but in the end it was a Cygnet victory by 13 points. I'm going to take a quick trip down to the ground, see if I can get a couple of the players and coaches. Emma Mannix-Jeeves. Right to go, we'll head down the ground. Emma, I'm not sure if you can still hear me.
I can.
Great stuff. We'll head down to the ground. Cygnet running out victors by 13 points. We'll try and get a hold of Klugs, the coach of the Cygnet Footy Club. Jason Kluger will be out here somewhere. Might try and get Stacey Fox, the leading goal kicker for the Port. We've got Jason Kluger down here, the victorious coach of the Cygnet women. How does that feel, Klugs?
Oh, mate, I could not be prouder of this mob. We've worked so bloody hard all year. We've overcome a lot of adversity, and I just couldn't be happier.
What are some of the adversities you've overcome, mate?
Oh, just sickness, you know, suspension, lack of depth. But, you know, every challenge, we've had a tough run with the umpires, but, you know, we've just overcome everything that's been thrown at us.
Who are some of the players that are real standouts for you this season?
Oh, look, our running brigade, our Mackenzie Fords, Hayley Kluger, Ava Polly was outstanding today. We got Stacey Fox back, mate, a huge difference. Georgia Jones, Ellie Doyle, the list goes on. They're unbelievable.
Mate. What will happen tonight?
We'll head back to the Port and we'll turn it on. The club rooms is ours, mate.
Well done, Klugs, Premiership coach for
Thanks,
2022.
Dude. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Jason Kluger, the Premiership coach. Well done. And we're just going to go to the presentations now. We'll try and get one of the players. So, guys, you want to come over for the presentation? No, I know you're not a speaker. Ellie Doyle's down here now. Ellie, how does that feel?
It feels great, especially coming off the loss last year.
Yeah, and some of the great players today. I thought Mackenzie Ford was terrific. Stacey Fox provided a target up front.
Absolutely outstanding. I mean, I don't think you could fault any team member's game today. We all put in the hard work, and, you know, it was a tough pre-season and a tough year, so it's good to get the win.
Well, Premiership... well, I know you're not captain, but I know you're a leader down there. A Premiership medallion around your neck today will make it all feel better, right?
It will.
Ellie Doyle there. Well done. Sensational game for you. We'll cross over now to the presentation area with Caitlin Barry.
LJ Hooker, Pinnacle Property SFLW Div2 Grand Final. Of course, Cygnet, the Port, getting the win over Lauderdale. Congratulations to Cygnet, and of course, commiserations to the Lauderdale girls, but very, very well played today. We will start with our umpires presentation for the umpires of today's match. Can you please welcome Kevin Patmore and Lynette Genders to make the presentations.
Congratulations, Cygnet Port ladies, and commiserations to Lauderdale. Our field umpires today were Stephen Fenton, Brendan Flack and emergency Cade Roberts. Our boundary umpires today were Angela Holland and Bella Quinn. And goal umpires David Whiteman, Chris Chalky Barwick and emergency Alison Genders.
Thanks, Lynette. Well, can you please welcome back Christine Carr, the former Claremont president and stalwart of Tasmanian girls footy, to present the best on ground. For the Div2 SFLW Grand Final, the best on ground from the Port, number 4, Ellie Doyle.
A clear standout for mine. She was sensational, Emma Mannix-Jeeves. Just pushed through contests, really strong. Amazing effort from Ellie Doyle.
Yeah, absolutely, absolute standout.
And I'll invite Christine to remain here to present the medals to each of the winning girls in the Div2 Grand Final, starting with the captain, number 2, Samantha Kluger. Number 4, Ellie Doyle. Number 5, Ava Polly. Number 6, Tia Duggan. Number 8, Georgia Jones. Number 9, Stacey Fox. Number 10, Taylor Clifford. Number 11, Mackenzie Ford. Number 15, Taylor Dillon. Number 16, Liana Reid. 17, Amy Sharp. Number 18, Hayley Kluger. Number 19, Kiara Nyhouse. Number 20, Lucy Clifford. Number 21, Brooke Griggs. Number 22, Hannah Calmetto. Number 23, Sophie Brewer. Number 24, Abby Doyle. Number 28, Chloe Ashland. Number 35, Ella Brereton. Number 37, Abby Jones. 38, Jessica O'Neill. And the emergencies today, number 3, Emily Duggan. Number 13, Amalia Clifford. And number 25, Ashton Oates. And to the coach, Jason Kluger. And before we present the trophy, I'd like to invite the coach, Jason Kluger, forward to say a few words.
Thank you. Firstly, I'd like to thank Lauderdale. It was our biggest challenge all year. You've had such tremendous depth all year. You had numbers of over 50 on the track, then merged with OHA, which really boosted your side through the roof. And yeah, we really rated you guys every game we played this year. So thanks for the amazing year. We know that you're going to have a great future around there with all your juniors and depth that you got. Just thank the SFL for putting on this great day, George and Russ and everyone involved, LJ Hooker. Thank all our wonderful supporters, but most of all, I'd just like to thank our girls. They're an amazing bunch. Before I go any further, I'll thank Maddie Brereton and Luke Payton, but Maddie Brereton, our assistant coach, he just gives us so much stability, so much patience with his experience, and rubbed off so much of his footy knowledge to our girls. But going back to the girls, you bloody deserve this. You put in the hard work all year, and let's just go and celebrate, because we deserve it.
To present the cup for the Div2 Grand Final, Huon Valley Mayor Sally Doyle, please welcome the captain Samantha Kluger, and of course the coach Jason Kluger. Congratulations to the Port. Congratulations once again to the Port as champions of the Div2 SFL. Stick around for the SFL Div1 game, the grand final between Clarence and North Hobart, coming up very shortly.
Well, there we go. Cygnet run out victors 5-2-32, a 13-point margin over Lauderdale 3-1-19. Best on ground, Ellie Doyle. Well deserved. Your premiers for 2022 are the Port Cygnet Football Club. Well done to them, Jason Kluger and all of his charges down there at Cygnet. We're going to finish up there. Emma Mannix-Jeeves, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Tubes. Always a pleasure.
It is always a pleasure to see you too. My name is Tubes Taylor. The Div1 Grand Final coming up next. You can catch me on Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tubes on 107.3 from 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. every single weekday. Until next time, we'll catch you at the footy. Bye for now.